Is the golden visa for Italy about to change, about to improving? What about the investor visa for Italy? We are pretty excited today to do this video because there are on the background, there is something moving to the government, and it seems, but it's just a rumor, actually is not official yet, that maybe the investor visa program, the Italian golden visa program, can be implemented next year, of course with some news and positive updates for the program. So the program will be more attractive. This is Marco Bersani from Bersani Law Firm and Partners from Italy, an Italian immigration law firm with expertise on the visas application. Do not lose any more time, let's start. Last year, in 2022, a few senators into the Italian parliament filed this petition for improving the legislation about the golden visa for Italy, the Italian investor visa program. With that proposal, that is proposal 2498 of 2022, a few senators explained to the committees inside the parliament, because there are some internal committees inside the parliament that will evaluate if a proposal can be accepted. They evaluate positively this type of proposal. So it seems that this type of proposal can be discussed by the Italian parliament before becoming law, officially law. But for the moment, it's just a proposal that is currently on progress, on the process for the final approval. They propose a few things that are really important and interesting. So first of all, they propose that they can include a new investment option into the program, so the real estate option. This is something that other European countries, other golden visa programs already insert as an option, so you can invest. For example, if you go in Portugal, you can invest into a real estate, so you can buy your property for having your golden visa. That is really interesting, because you know Italy is very full of properties, historical properties with high value, of course, but it can be really attractive. And we think actually through the many investor visa application that we process, we see that clients ask for a real estate option. So this is a need actually. So this may be absolutely really interesting. About the other proposal, they for example propose to lower a little bit the minimum for example investing into a startup or into an Italian company. That is right now actually the most chosen option for an investment. You know, the 500,000 euros into an investment into an Italian company, for example, to buy stocks of an Italian company. They also propose to make the process more straightforward with less bureaucracy, because one of the big problems in Italy in general, especially for immigration, is bureaucracy. So they want to be, of course, the process to be as flexible as possible, to be straightforward as possible. So they also propose to make the process more flexible in terms of bureaucracy. They also propose to extend all the benefits to also the family members, for allowing the family members to come together with the main applicant for the investor visa. This is actually really important, because this is an issue that we already filed to the ministry. Many times we file complaints to the ministry, because in concrete we see that many applicants had a few problems, a few issues when it comes to the application for the family reunification. We already talked about the process of the family reunification for the family members of the applicants and the owner of the investor visa, which is a really slow process, is full of bureaucracy. So we found a way to allow the family members to come easily, but legal way, of course. But what is important is to have something written on the law. So it's important to make the process also smoother and straightforward also for the family members, because if you want to, of course, to create a program that is straightforward for attracting more investment, you also to think that the main applicant in most cases has also family members, or they want to come in Italy, side investment for the investment, also for staying here, living here, allowing children to enroll into Italian school and so on. So we are talking about family composition. As I said, these are just proposals, so it's not law yet, so there is not an official amendment to the law, but we are pretty positive about that. about that because this first proposal was approved by the internal commissions, and so we think that one way or another we will see a new legislation, some new improvements to the golden visa programs for Italy, which will be wonderful because especially for the real estate option, we think that it is something that will attract a lot of high net worth individual or healthy people that aims to apply for the investor visa for Italy. As always, if you have questions, if you have doubts about the process for the golden visa for Italy, the investor visa for Italy, or you need to apply, you need assistance of course on apply, this is one of our core business, you can reach to us through our website, through the contact form, or you can also, if you want to be updated to the latest news, the latest update, to also subscribe to this YouTube channel, it's very important. But you can also follow us through our social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn. As always, thank you for your time and see you on the next videos.